What if we're loved?
Welcome to your messages. I'd like to invite the spirit in and ask that this reading serve only the highest good. So we're going to get some messages and see what wants to come through for you today. If this reading doesn't resonate, leave it for someone else. And if you'd like a private reading or if you'd like to leave a donation, the information is in the description box below this video. So we're just going to get some cards and see what wants to come through. Today, I've got a few decks with me, the Light Seers deck right here. And yeah, you know what? I put my other decks in different boxes. So let's see what wants to come from that deck first. It's actually my favorite deck, the Light Seers, and most of yours too. Whoops, here comes our first message. The King of Wands. Wow, you've been really standing in your truth. There is a lot of passion and fire, and you've had the courage now to really reveal yourself. This is a this is a card of authenticity, of passion, of truth, of courage. Oh my God. And the healing star. So it's a major arcana and it's really bringing the light into everything that you touch, everything that you think, everything that you say is you are standing with your source. You're no longer at the mercy of the world, at the mercy of events, at the mercy of other people's decisions or their attitude towards you. You have called in the truth, the Holy Spirit into your mind, and you stand in the presence of love. And this is why you are shining like a star. This is the healing star. And I always get this card for healing, but right now I feel like you're a shining light, really bright, standing out among others. Let's get one more. God, the Empress. So, yeah, ready to birth this new world, ready to walk into a new world. And you've created this world by your decision. On my decision, salvation rests, meaning you've saved yourself. You've allowed your source to come in and take the lead. And the ego, fearful self has really stepped back. I'm not saying that you don't have any times where you have to face the shadow, because it tells me right here that you are facing the shadow. And, you know, this isn't a overnight healing and then we're off to Disneyland forever. We're always healing, but you're doing it almost, I'm feeling like a walking meditation now. You're able to really hone your stillness, presence, attention, love, and you're able to extend that to whomever or whatever is in front of you. And it feels like, I feel like you have given this love and attention to yourself as well as everything that's shown up for you. And it hasn't always been easy. The Empress is very, she's Mother Earth, Gaia, uh, completely able to stay with herself and give herself everything she needs, as well as care for those ones and things around her. She has the whole world in her hands. Wow. So we have the King of Wands, the Healing Star, and the Empress with the Light Seers deck. Really, really beautiful energies here. So next we're going to get, I do have this deck. It's a weird name, the Sanctus Concordia Tarot deck. I don't know, but I love the images on this deck. And I really do channel sometimes from the images alone. I don't only, yeah, I can hear the meanings from definitions that I've learned. I can also hear the spirit instead of those terms. And also I can see the images and hear the message. And so can you. It's just to get really still and quiet and invite the spirit inside of your mind, and then be brave enough to say what you're hearing. You know, it's kind of like, don't shoot the messenger. Don't worry about what the message is, because you're not responsible for anything but sharing it and trusting that it's going where it needs to go. What other messages? Get some clarifiers here. With the King of Wands, you're really standing in your certainty and knowing that you're truly a healer now of yourself and others, of life, of the world, an empress, someone who co-creates with the universe a world of love, giving and receiving, nurturing, beautiful, beautiful energies. Okay, so we have another major arcana of the Magician, and then we have the Devil, and then we have the King of Pentacles. It's so beautiful because the King of Pentacles and the Magician is surrounding this energy of, you know, confinement. I want to say this devil can be any kind of limiting beliefs or past sorrows. I feel like the Magician has decided to use this past fury. I see the red as like, you know, missed opportunities, or things that didn't go according to your plan, things that didn't work out the way you thought they would. And we've all had expectations about how our lives even would turn out as a whole. And then with this King of, yeah, Pentacles, I see you co-creating a new world because of the challenge of the ego trying to control the mind, confine the mind, keep the mind in chains. This has been an ongoing challenge for you to try. It's almost as if there's been a recognition that there's no outside enemy, that you have literally seen the entrapment of the mind, and you haven't even seen it as personally your mind, but the mind, the ego mind that wants to say that you are not worthy of having the kind of life that you have envisioned. As, and I mean like visionary energy, like you've seen the truth, you have the vision of what is to come in your life. And this ego has been saying that it can't happen, or that you're not worthy of it. And you have healed the doubt thoughts and have had the courage to look them in the eye and say, actually, I'm not going to play that script out. I'm going to leave that script behind and start loving myself and everything and everyone around me. I'm going to give what I want. I am going to give the love and the attention that I want to receive. And I am literally, the pentacle is taking, and the king is taking mastery and control over the physical world by lining up and aligning with your source, co-creating. The magician can create anything it wants because it has all the elements. Right now, it's a sane mind, a mind that doesn't listen to, you're never gonna get there. That is the voice that is dissolving by these energies that are coming in and saying, you know what? It's time. I'm going to take this world into the light of love. I'm going to line these cards up so I can get, yeah, it's beautiful because you do have the healing star with the ego. It's like overcoming the thought that there is a devil that you have to submit to. You're saying no. And really being courageous enough to take yourself and the spirit on a journey of healing love. With this King of Pentacles, you are building a world of abundance and wealth and self-nurturing and yes, nurturing what and who is around you as well. So you got, I have a third deck and three cards fell out. And yeah, you got the star, wit clarifying the star, the 10 of Pentacles with the Emperor, and the King of Wands with the Magician. Wow. Here we go. Here we go. The star and the star. Um, so it literally transcends the ego, this healing light, this star energy. The star is you walking into divine, golden, healing light and love. You really have done the work. You really have opened yourself up to, I feel like there's just been an allowance of the ego to really be seen like facing. I really feel the facing of, yeah, this is just crazy. I just can't even believe this. Is this true? The King of Wands is clarifying the King of Wands. King of Wands is clarifying the King of Wands, and the star is clarifying the star. So really, I have three decks here. There's 78 cards in each deck. And when a card comes out to clarify that card, it's just the spirit saying, I mean it. You've healed the ego. I'm not saying that you're going to transcend the body today or shoot up to heaven, but I am saying you have healed a huge chunk of the ego and you should be celebrating. You have found balance and maturity, and you have found that courage with this King of Wands twice. You know, they really want you to know that they have, it's kind of recognition for the hard work. That is really what I'm hearing with the Star and the King of Wands. Recognition of the courage that it took to bounce back over and over and over again after everything you've been through. And it comes to the Ten of Discs. This is the Ten of Pentacles. This is generational wealth, you know, clarified by the Empress. And I'm sorry, but we are in a physical world and you are physically going to experience abundance and joy and happiness and nurturing. And I know it has been, and you have the Lovers underneath. So there is love here, and you've had the strength to open yourself up enough to let love into your life in the physical world, because a lot of times we do go on and it's an inward journey to God, of course. It's know thyself, and you've done it, and I can see it here. It's know thyself, and you've done it, and I see it here. And I'm acknowledging that. The spirit is acknowledging that. But the spirit uses the physical world to give us more healing and more opportunities for joy and love. And you've said yes to that. And it has been very courageous of you, and it has been a challenge, and it has not been easy. And you just, the star of the light of God is doubly shining on you. I feel like you need to hear it. And so I'm going to say that you are so loved, and there are angels and guides surrounding you, wanting to say, wanting you to hear that you are so loved. And this is a time of coming into so much love, joy, and abundance, you know, with the courage that you've already developed within your heart. You know, you will be expanding in the physical world into new abundance and community and work that you love, where the spirit can use you fully, and also where you can experience abounding joy, boundless joy and love. It's kind of like it's coming, and you'll need to envision it before it shows up in your reality. So they really want you to start letting your heart feel this love, this excitement, this abundance, and this joy because of the fact it's almost like it's here already and you don't see it. I'm feeling that it's already there and you don't see it. Link in with this higher power energy that is connecting to you. It wants to tell you how loved you are and how cherished you are and how many good things are coming to you. There's an energy surrounding you that is infusing you with knowledge of who you are in truth, knowledge and an experience of God's presence in your life, inside your heart, and through whatever symbols and people are being given to you. It might feel scary to say yes to these things, but the Spirit is saying just go with it because there's so much coming to you. You're on a magic carpet ride, just traveling to and through blessings. You know, for me, my life has been a lot about healing. And so the more I heal, the more I'm able to really just be in the energy of love and peace and not seek anymore. And so the star does represent that it is a time that you can sink into this peace and really allow, because you have allowed the dark energies to come and go. You have had the courage to face what has been extremely uncomfortable, and you are surrounded by this pink, soft, loving, celestial, divine energy, and they are so locked into you, locked into the divine. You are locked into the divine. That is such a good thing. I did pull a viewer, and today it's Marga Jensen, my beloved Marga. In my pre-shuffle, Marga, I got the Ace of Swords for you, which is enlightenment. It's a truth dawning on your mind. It's like your mind has been awakened to love, to the truth. And that's what I saw as I was shuffling. I'm going to get another message for you, Marga. Too many. What else do you have for Marga, Spirit? The High Priestess. Oh my God. So the High Priestess is the major arcana. You got the Ace of Swords, which is the truth dawning on your mind, like an aha moment. Oh my God. But this says to me, the High Priestess, that you are literally living your life by receiving messages from the Spirit. You're using your intuition. You're connected with your source, with the divine. That's you. This is you, Marka. The High Priestess. Shine on, my love. So those are the messages that I have for you, and I'll see you next time.
What if we're